let it roll right on, let it just roll. It's a sense of home and a sense of place. In the music, whether it's the Pine Hawkers or whether it's a traditional song from the 1800s, it's so steeped in the local language and parlance of the Pine Barrens in South Jersey at that time, and describing what home was like or used to be like. My name is Joe Makoviecki. I'm from Jackson, New Jersey originally. I'm a musician, I am a writer, and I am a music historian. My father was a music teacher. He was a band director in Carteret for 30 years. He was a horn player for 30, 40 years. It was a really inspiring place because I grew up with my dad going to Knicks games and seeing the New York Philharmonic practice on an afternoon. But also, we would go with the Cub Scouts and go camping in Allaire State Park and feel like we were miles away from civilization. Jackson Pines is me and James's band. We've been together in this band for about 8 years, and we were in a band together for 6 more years before that. So this year marks 15 years of our musical partnership. And we play original songs that we write together, as well as traditional folk songs from right here where we grew up in Ocean County, mainly the Pine Barrens of South Jersey. When you go to Mount Holly, it's there you will sit. Rum and tobacco, you won't get a bit. And there's mice as big as a whale. You're bound to get lousy in the Mount Holly jail. Me and James started playing music together in New York City. And we would play folk music like Woody Guthrie, Leadbelly, Pete Seeger. And people would always ask us, what does the folk music sound like where you're from, when we were in like Nashville or New Orleans? And we didn't really know until a couple of years ago. And now, last 3 years, we've started learning actual folk songs from where we grew up. Some are 100 years old. Some were written 50 years ago, but they have all the themes that you find around the whole country: murder ballads, prison songs, love songs. And it's been great to work those in with our original music as well. It feels very at home. It is the instruments that would be lying around the house that don't need to be professionally produced in the moment. So like a guitar, a violin, stand-up bass. And that's the instruments that they used then. And we found ourselves using, over the last 10 years. All our stuff plugs in, but we still will choose sometimes to not plug in. Like at Albert Hall, they have microphones across the front. Everyone has their own set of 2 microphones. It's like the Grand Ole Opry, one for your instrument, one for your voice. That only works with certain kinds of bands that would fit that format.
A half hour from here, there's Albert Hall, and a lot of people don't know, but there actually is a vibrant bluegrass folk music scene in South Jersey, Central Jersey. In Albert Hall, we used to go there when I was a little kid and watch guys playing banjos and fiddles.
For our music and our art form in Jackson Pines, the center of it is friendship and collaboration. At the heart of it is what happens when me and James play together that doesn't happen when I play alone. So the same way that these Pinelands musicians would find each other and play in the 20s or the 40s, it's me and James's collaboration. What he plays changes what I play a little bit. What I play changes how he plays a little bit. And in the middle, that's where we found our sound. And it turns out Pine Barrens folk musicians did the same thing 100 years ago. That picture over there, that's us playing the biggest show of our career in Asbury Park. 2 years ago, we played for like, I don't know, what did Timmy said we played for like 3,000, 4,000 people by the end of that set. Let the wind roll, let it roll down the street. Let the wind